Welcome to dn'a, this is Dakota and I'm back with Subnautica. So, I've built a brand new base in a brand new biome. This is the Tree Cove, which is part of the Lost River biome. It's got new creatures, ghost rays, who are harmless, I think. I've never really gotten close to them. Oh, they're bigger than they looked from the windows. Alright. So yeah, I guess harmless. And the air sacs, which are not native, I introduced them, as is my style. And bringing along mushrooms. So originally this base was nuclear powered, like my last one, but then I discovered, after building a thermometer, that smokers actually give enough power for the thermal plant to work. One of them obviously wasn't enough, so I had to build 4. And then beam them onto a transmitter and then here. So with this setup I have unlimited power, regardless of how much I use my fabricator, if I've got any power cells, batteries charging. I've also got the water filtration machine running 24/7. So even with that, I am at 200. Oh yeah, I also have a nuclear plant, which I was using for a while, but I kind of hoped that by having it would increase my maximum power, and then the thermal generators would just reach that, but I guess it caps out at whatever power the plants themselves are capable of generating. And they've nerfed the hanging fruit, so I kind of had to make a tank exclusively for, not air sacs, they're called bladderfish now, for filtered water. Because if I eat too many of the hanging fruits, with the piddly amount they give you, I'll end up taking damage from blood loss, because if you don't eat a balanced diet or vary what you're eating every now and again, you're gonna be punished for it, apparently. Which is not bad. Prevents people from doing exactly what I was doing prior to the update. So yeah, my setup is pretty much the same as the last one. I like a minimalist base design, fitting as much as I can into as small a space as possible, with like plants like this. The, what are they called, blood vines, gives me an unlimited source of blood oil, so I don't have to go all the way to the blood kelp zone, even though it's actually very close by, which I'll show off in a second. Yeah, second floor. The Chinese potato plants, I should mention, are a lot better than they used to be. Now that they give plus 15 food, plus 13, or plus 3 water. And the advantage to them is you can eat them in conjunction with the lantern fruit and pretty much max out your hunger. Your water is a bit of a different story, that's why I have so many air sacs. And I've got a prawn suit now that I can actually fit in my moon pool and has been upgraded and had its colors changed and everything. I made it blue. And then the last room, I've got posters everywhere from Salvaging Wrecks, which is where you get 90% of your blueprints now. I've got my fish tank, cute little cat poster. Shelves are a thing now, so I put my luggage there, even though it serves no actual game function. And my desk and usual glass floor. That way, if I see somebody on the lower floor, I can shit my pants as appropriate. Oh, yeah, they've also got new types of boomerangs that I captured. And the lava eyes, apparently, always show rather than tell. Damn it, I keep getting stuck on these bladderfish. But the lava eyes give you plus 10 food with no consequence, which is a little bit weird. So if you go into the lava biome and you see a lava eyes, just grab some and eat them. There's literally no consequence. It'll just boost your food, which is probably a good thing because there's not a whole lot of food in the Inactive Lava Zone, which is something I'm going to be taking a trek to again, because I've built, if you've seen that little signal there, I've built a little outpost there, because screw the Sea Dragon Leviathans, I don't care, I'm not afraid. Let's get a closer look at this tree, something I actually have not done since I built this base, which is almost a kilometer below sea level. Kept getting like generic egg showing up in my scan room. Whoa, frame rate. But I think that's because I had a stalker egg or something in the containment. Although it'd be really cool if that was an egg for some unknown creature. Could be the ghost Leviathan from the concept art. Oh, I haven't scanned this. Giant cove tree. The tree of life? No. No, that's not appropriate. These don't know if you can call these things living. They're like the undead. Undead manta rays, so I guess the tree of unlife. Okay, so... yeah, this is like at the maximum depth for my sea moth, so I actually can't... well, I can bring it to the moon pool, because I tested that before I built the base. If you have your sea moth in a moon pool, even if it's below its crush depth, it won't take damage, but you'll have to kind of get it out of there quickly. There's also a little grace period. It gives you like 3 or 4 seconds to get it to an acceptable depth before it starts taking damage. But I keep it in here anyway. Let's turn the lights off. Let's build an atmosphere. So yeah, not a whole lot going on in Cyclops. Although there was, because this is basically what I had to use to bring all the materials to build my base down at once, because I didn't want to make more than one trip. And I wasn't entirely sure how to get here, because I had no signals or anything set up. But the goal for this episode is to go to the Inactive Lava Zone, because my trip there was kind of cut short in the last video. And I'll just kind of show what's around this place, which is probably where I'm going to be building my base from now on. Even when the game wipes, or the game updates and terrain and stuff has changed, because I imagine that this will be one of the areas that'll be changed, even though it looks largely complete. So my base is probably going to get wrecked. Whenever the game updates, I'll just use the console. God damn it, with this frame rate. I'll use the console to spawn in all the blueprints that I need, and then you can spawn in fragments, I think. And then just build the base with a no-cost cheat. Because I do not want to do this again. This took like literally almost 2 days of gameplay. Not 2 days like real time, 2 days of gameplay. So I had to get all the titanium and the quartz, because I mean quartz is kind of plentiful if you go to the blood kelp. This is really throwing me off. I tried messing around with the settings, and I've got a pretty high-end graphics card, so it's early access. Apparently it has something to do with the terraformer, which they're going to be removing. So yeah, this leads to the Blood Kelp 2 zone, which is if you go like in the direction of the underwater islands and keep going past that, you'll come to it, kind of by the mountain, really far away from the Aurora. And then if you go this way, this will take you to the Lost River. And this is a weird empty space that apparently is going to have a precursor base or something. And that's part of the lore, if you didn't know about that. And yeah, I read all the datapad entries, so I'm caught up on the lore of Subnautica. So apparently the premise behind the world is that there is an ancient race that was trying to contain some virus, and they built a bunch of facilities, but then a Sea Dragon Leviathan leveled their compound, released the virus, and the precursors put the world in quarantine, hence the giant gun that shoots down anything that flies by the planet or tries to land on it, because it's trying to contain the virus. And apparently your player character is going to be infected by the virus, and you'll have to find a way to cure it. And the warpers are like cyborgs that come after you, programmed by the precursors, and their mission is basically to wipe out anything infected with Karar. And every animal, fauna, whatever in this game is going to have an alternate model where they're infected with Karar, which has like yellow pustules and sores. And I guess you're already infected from the beginning of the game, but they can probably infect other life forms. So we'll just grab some supplies. I've got a water filtration machine in the Inactive Lava Zone already, so water's not too big of a deal, even though I'm kind of low. But let's go. Delayed long enough. It's also a good thing I have this grappling hook, because these jump jets are not enough to get up a lot of the inclines that you need to scale in order to get in and out of the Inactive Lava Zone. I also want to try riding the Sea Dragon. I don't know if I mentioned that, but with the grappling hook it should be possible. I think I can... keep getting turned around. I think I can ride these things, but I don't want to risk killing them, and I don't think they have anything that can eat their bodies, and none of the creatures in this game have like a death animation. They just kind of twitch and then float to the top of the water, in this case the cave. So if we go this way, there's more brine pools, which they don't do anything. If you want to see what it looks like in there. It's usually clusters of uraninite crystals, which you can drill with this. Although I don't really need uraninite crystals. Yeah, there's a lot of resource nodes like this now, which is kinda unfortunate because getting the prawn suit takes a very long time, and you can't really take advantage of it until, I guess, what you would call late game. So a nice thing for the developers to add would be some sort of drill that you can use without the prawn suit. Like, they've got the stasis rifle and all that. Maybe make a hand drill or something. Maybe don't give as much loot from using it, but you can still get stuff. Especially after harvesting titanium. Like, I have completely depleted the upper biosphere of, like, any valuable resources. If I want to get quartz, I gotta go to either the underwater mountains or the blood kelp, but it's not too bad since blood kelp's right nearby. Titanium, usually you get that from scraps of the aurora, and there are not a whole lot of those left. Because I harvested all of them to build that base. Let's get some momentum going. The jump jets recharge when you're falling, but it's very slow. So let's see if I can take on a sea dragon with my upgraded prawn suit. Before I kind of had to spawn one in because I couldn't get into the moon pool, and well, I guess that's no reason to not spawn it in. It's a reason to not change how it looks. But yeah, that save file is bugged, so whatever. I cheated. This save file, I did not cheat unless the game kind of broke on me, which happened a couple times. But yeah, you can just drill things in the face, and that's kyanite, which you need for at least the prawn suit, some of the prawn suit modules. I don't know about the sea moth, but that's what the wiki says. People that post on that are probably more into this game than I am. Come on, load. So where is he? Where's the big guy? So yes, there is more than one sea dragon. There's one over here, and there's one on the other side of the lava castle here, and then I have found one in the active lava zone. Okay, I should not touch that. Where is he? Alright, let's boost up here. So yeah, that's my lava outpost. Nothing special. It's got a... oh shit, there he is. Of all times to kill my frame rate. Okay, so he is pretty close, but not close enough to be a threat, I don't think. I don't think he'll come after me. So we've got the one thermal plant there. Maybe, I don't know. Got some food.
Welcome aboard.
Just gonna use this for just kyanite or whatever, but don't really have a need for it because I can fit all that stuff in the storage compartment on board the prawn suit. So, without further ado, let's ride the Leviathan. Oh, where is he? I was considering building a moon pool here just so that the Leviathans couldn't get at my prawn suit or the lava larva, which is a problem. They just come out of nowhere. I do have the thermal upgrade though, so I basically have unlimited power in my prawn suit down here, just like you have unlimited power in the sea moth if you have the solar upgrade. Alright, let's go. Where you at? I am gonna giga drill break your face. Do what I must. That's probably the best swing I've ever done. Even if it did kill an entire ecosystem on the way. Huh, it's actually colder in the inactive lava zone than it is right next to the smoker by my base. I think that was like 57 at its peak. This is like 50. Although I'm sure it'll be hotter if I go down into the lava falls. Back here. Yes, so far in my experience I found that the sea dragons are not super aggressive. They just kind of float around and don't do anything until you aggro them. Okay, and disappear. They like to do that. Are you there? What? It's not fair. No, whoa, he's right there. Gonna get you, coming at you. Alright, we did it. We're riding him. Oh, he's hurting. He's hurting us. 71 health already? This prawn suit is like armored to hell and back, and this thing just took out like a third of its health. It's nothing. Why am I going towards the face? That's not where I want to be. Oh, he disappeared. Let's try this again. What the hell with you? There's always a bigger fish. I grappled right onto his mouth. This is not good. I'm almost dead. Well, let's see what happens. I saved. I'm not gonna frickin' keep playing after this. Oh, that's bad. Did I fall through the map? I did. I think. No. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. I don't know where the hell this is. Oh, I think we may have found the exit. Yes. Okay, so we were in the lava castle cave. Looks like. Bastard. Throwing us to the ground. Sea dragons have a lot of problems with going through textures and things that are not supposed to be traversed. Go, 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 go. No, that's the face. Well, I'm probably dead. Yep. Yep. Do you know how much money that prawn suit was worth? Just look at the size of this thing. Like
caution, dehydration.
You can sit on the back of his neck and he can disappear. Alright, well, there's not much I can do. Can I recover these pieces? What's with the floating? Scan it as a fragment, that'd be kind of cool. Well, anyway. This guy's back. No, I'm not gonna let him kill me. Fireball out of nowhere. While he's there and calm, take my leave. This has been dn'a, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh fuck!
Yep. Dinosaurs yet?
No. Okay. This guy's on me. Oh my god.
No problem though. Just headshot him.
No.
Oh, what the? Oh, what they?
Oh,
just
he's a
win?
mutant.
Oh, they just win if they get close to you. That's kind of. Down we go.
He doesn't have a parachute.
What do you mean he doesn't have a parachute? Oh,
wow, this is gonna take a while.
Oh, no.
Oh. I got hit by the blimp.